How you say that? Is demos ready? Oh,
wait a second.
What's going on here?
Yo. All right, new week, new episode. You're now tuned into the Tony Central podcast.
Yeah.
It be your host, Famine. With my host, Mello.
Cloudy.
We got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Goes by the name of Kid the Wiz. What's good, yo?
What's up? Hold up.
Oh. He got all kind of things going on right
What's
now.
up, everybody? Yeah, it's Kid the Wiz.
How you doing, man?
Everything good.
I appreciate you taking your time to be part of this episode.
Yeah, word.
Which is season 2, episode 30.
Definitely. Thank you for having me, for real.
Where you from?
The Bronx.
Which part of the Bronx?
Yeah.
Tremont, West Tremont.
Is that by where you live by?
In the area.
Nah,
Where you
but
from?
Fordham.
Fordham? Oh, yeah. It's like
190.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
But is it like 10 minutes or Dominican 10 minutes? Because Dominicans 10 minutes be like half an hour to 45 minutes.
Nah, like 10 minutes and driving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of far then. Because you can't walk. Oh, you could, but it's still
Long blocks. Long blocks.
All right. For those who are listening, we you could catch us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Tunein, audioBoom, Soundcloud, YouTube.
We everywhere.
Before we start, I
PodBay,
definitely want to send prayers to Texas.
Yeah,
where everything that's going on down there. Sometimes, like, I guess because we see it through TV and media, sometimes it feels like it's not real, and sometimes it feels like it's not close to home, which Texas is not that far from here, right?
Pretty far.
Yes.
All right. But you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
That if it happens there, it can happen anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think people like us, sometimes we don't appreciate our scene, because if you really think about it, back in 2012, when we had Hurricane, what was it? Hurricane Sandy. It was nuts.
Yeah.
To the point that people were fighting in gasoline stations just to get gas in their car.
Yeah, where were you when Sandy?
I went to the supermarket the day before, like before anything happened.
Yeah.
That was the number one thing: get mad food, so
Yeah.
we could just stay in the crib and be good.
Yeah, they
so
made mad money.
I spent like at least $400 food shopping. I swear, I was not playing.
Yeah.
And I had all my gods all weekend.
What are you doing besides smoking?
That's what happened. I was smoking and I bought mad food, and by like the second day, shit was mad low, and I was walking through all of that.
Okay. And me, I didn't have electricity for like 6 days, so I was like always going in my car to charge my phone.
Damn.
I hate the fact that I forgot I had like bad service, so I didn't really have internet, so I was mad as hell. It's sad that I was,
mad
dependent
about
on the
that.
internet
Yeah.
and what was going on. But we here.
Yeah.
So I've seen clips of you videos dancing. Besides behind the scene, before we started the episode, you said that you're actually an artist too.
Yeah. Well, I produce music.
Okay.
Yeah, produce music. I do get on my songs, but I play around. Like, I'm not a rapper.
Okay.
Like, I play around. I can, if I wanted to rap, I would try, but I never really tried.
Okay.
But I just make the beats that I dance to. I've been doing that since, like, it's been 8 years now, 9 years, making the music that I like. It goes along with the culture of the dance, as you can say.
Okay.
Chicken noodle soup. Kind of music. Yeah, like chicken noodle soup, no music. It goes from there, and then it just build up throughout the years. Like, I started just evolving the sound. If you hear my music now, like my new music, it's crazy. People heard Love Come Down. That was like one of my hit songs that at least everybody heard, and it just started getting around crazy. And it's like, oh, Kid the Wiz is a producer for real. Like,
wait, so you did that beat?
Yeah.
That everybody was doing the challenge to and all of that? Oh shit, that's crazy. That's dope.
Thank you.
You can take a picture with him later.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Nah, but damn, that's dope. And then from there, damn, so that's
but
crazy.
You started your first thing was dancing.
Yeah.
And then you started producing beats.
Yeah,
just
the dance,
for that.
Just for that dance. It was light feet. That's what the dance. That's what the dance called, light feet, getting light.
Yeah.
Back then it was referred. So we used to dance outside with no music, just clapping for real. Okay. That's how that music been like was made. Like that no music.
Yeah.
Because it was really no music, and we was just clapping it up outside, dancing, doing the same kind of dance for years. I just never quit. A lot of people stopped after a while. It started getting corny to people. So I'm like, I just love doing it. I love like everybody still. I was still doing shows, you know, certain little things, making money still with it, and I just kept it going.
Now, what would you say is your first song you ever danced to that made you want to become a dancer? Was that a good question?
Yeah. Lose Control by Missy Elliott. Yeah.
Damn, that shit is fast.
And that's kind of recent.
Yeah. That's all I heard was music. After the let's go.
What year? What year that might have came out?
With my good memory,
2004.
2004. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So
that's like around when Ciara started popping.
That was around like the Harlem Shake era.
Yeah. Were you into the Harlem Shake?
That I wasn't. That's the thing. Like I got in. That's the same kind of culture. The Harlem Shake is in same thing as Lifey and Getting Light and all that. Toe Wop. All of that is all the same. It's the same people involved. So I got into that in middle school when I saw them actually doing the dance. I'm like, what kind of dance is that? And they were like, it's called Getting Light. I'm like, and I got into it after that. And I got into dances because when I was little, I was getting into like Soulja Boy, doing the little dances that they made up, lean with it, rock with it.
Yeah.
Like all of that. That was.
Yeah, them. I mean, that had this era. That was a crazy era. That was like the snap era. And all of that.
The chicken is that was like 03 and 04 that everything started going on. So what made you want to start producing the music that you're gonna start dancing to?
Some guy, he just told me one day, it's my boy, he used to dance. His name is A Eagle. That was his dancing name.
Okay.
Anthony. He lived on Tremont right by me. He used to practice in his house. One day I asked him like, where does this music come from? Like, I didn't know that you could produce music on your own computer. When he told me that it was on your computer that I could do it myself, I was like, what? And I wanted to find the I went straight home, got the demo version of Fruity Loops. That's what I use, FL Studio.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to ask that too, because I was like, where? All right. Yo, so what made you that sample? What was it about that?
Love Come Down?
Yeah, what was it about that sample?
I made it with Little SNS. He's the guy who taught me like the basics of the dance kind of like beat, like the way how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, like dance music, because he was making the songs before. He was the ones that was popping with D. Cole. His name was D. Cole. Okay. He made like let me see. I think it's just I'm trying to figure out a song that everybody would know. He made like song I just want to fly. It's like a lot. You just have to look it up. It's like
club music.
Yeah, that
would you
people
consider
heard
it?
And people danced to it before. Like we would know because we was into the culture. So
okay, all right.
But yeah, he taught me how to make the music, and from there, he was like, "Hey, I want you to sample this," and he told me to sample, and then we just got it done like that. It was quick because that's how we used to make beats. It was faster than before. It was like 20 minutes, and we was done. We just added on YouTube, and it was just there forever. And then that was 7 years ago, and then it got popping now.
So it took 7 years to go viral?
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
When you say that music is like what the people in Newark do here, like the
Jersey Club.
It's like you see how they have that culture? That's a culture for them. They have that thing going on. It's the same kind. Yeah, it's like lifey beats. All my beats are dance beats, like dance. It could be in the club dancing, or you could get light to it, whatever, or anything. Even the Les Twins, the Les Twins, you know the dancers. Les Twins,
yeah, of course.
Beyonce dancers.
Yeah.
We made a song together, and they used it on Jimmy Fallon. Like I made the dance remix to it, Like we made a regular song.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
and remixed it.
Yeah, and I remixed it too.
Yeah, yeah.
And they used both on Jimmy Fallon like 2 weeks ago. So that was crazy.
That's hard.
Is it something you knew, or it was unexpected when they used it?
They didn't want to tell us. It was a surprise. And they was with us when we was watching it. So that was crazy. That's a surprise.
Now, you grew up in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
And you're Spanish?
Yeah, Dominican.
That's why it's weird that music caught your attention than like Spanish music. Like growing up in a Spanish household, you will adapt yourself to bachata, merengue.
Yeah, that's true.
And what else Dominican people do?
Your parents listen to that, like the old school. Like,
yeah, I'm into that, like that music. I dance to it. I know how to dance bachata.
Oh yeah.
That, but other than that,
it was all just about dancing.
It was just about like where whatever I wanted to do, I just wanted to do it. I don't follow nobody. Like I do me.
Now, is there battling in this culture?
Yeah, that's how I got known on YouTube first. As Kid the Wiz. So I was going hard we used to do shoe tricks. Like it was that kind of thing going on. That shoe tricks and it turned into hat tricks or doing both. And in the battles, you have to do a better one. Your opponent, you get 2 rounds and either one wins. It's crazy. Like it was a YouTube phase. And then after that, I'm like, we're not getting money off this. So that's when you get to that point where you just want to make money doing what you like to do.
Yeah.
And then that's when we wanted that, it started happening. So like it's like that energy that you give of wanting something and you don't give up. It really starts happening. Like I got on America's Got Talent, then I did a commercial, and then it started building from there.
So you mentioned America's Got Talent, like so nonchalantly, like it's nothing. Like it's just America's Got Talent.
Nah,
it's nothing.
That was huge.
How that happened? Like how?
I just went and tried out, and they really picked me. I was so surprised.
So so you just woke up one day and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go try out.
Like you were, everybody in the culture was talking about it on Facebook. Like everybody who do the lifey dancing, like yo, we're America's Got Talent. Who's auditioning? Everybody's like agreeing to audition.
Okay.
So a lot of people that do the same dance and same kind of like tricks and stuff auditioned the same day as me, and I ended up getting picked out of everybody. Like it was so weird.
Damn, so it was crazy going back home, right? Like seeing everybody like.
They was actually. People was happy for me, but you never know who was really happy for me or not. So people know how to act, and I see it, but it's cool. I don't say nothing. I just do me.
How many rehearsals you have to do before the one that came out on TV?
Rehearsals?
Oh, it was only one, that's it? Or it's just like you had to go through a couple groups and then...
Oh, production-wise? Yeah. Oh, yeah, like, luckily, the producer who I ran into, he knew who I was before, like, anything. And that's because of my music. He was like, I know you make the music that you dance, and I know this whole culture thing that you're doing. I'm like, I'm just excited because he's a producer talking to me like that. Exactly. So I'm like, I have a chance. But he said something about like, I'll give you like a call or something, but not in a way of saying I'm gonna call you because you made it. It was just like a call. Hey, it may be for something else, if anything. Type.
Which is still dope.
And he ended up really just calling me to be on the show. He was like, hey, you made it to the show. I was like, whoa. Yeah, and I was with my family, my sisters and my mom in the car. And he was on speaker when he said it. Everybody was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And
so from when you got picked to actually them filming you, how long did that take to actually hit air on TV?
We was in the process. Like the tryouts was in, you could say, February. And then it came out in June.
Oh, wow.
The tryout. Damn. And so the Vegas part happened like maybe 2 months later after that.
Damn, and this whole time you couldn't tell nobody nothing. Like you had to be quiet.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like me. I was just not really saying much. Only to like my circle, and that's it.
Oh,
and everybody kept it in that.
Okay.
Or people were just like mentioning it here and there on Facebook, like, oh, he made it in at least. Like he made it somewhere, but not everybody saying that he made it on TV yet. Yeah. Like that I got it, yes. But then when that came out on TV, that's when it started hitting. People started going crazy, like, oh snap, he really made it to Vegas. Went to Vegas, then I made it to Radio City Music Hall.
So that was in Vegas was the main stage?
No, Vegas is like for my season, they be changing it up every season.
Yeah.
My season in Vegas was like empty crowd and just judges. So that was the worst thing ever. I'm like, dang, I like dancing in front of a crowd. I feel more excited, because this one was a straight face judge. Damn. Like ceremony.
Pressure. It's like you had detention.
Yeah, I was looking straight at them like, damn, like, this is not valid.
And so you got through that.
Yeah.
And then you got to you said Radio City.
Yeah, I came back hometown and it was Radio City Music Hall. So that was cool to know.
And it was packed?
Yeah, 7,000.
That's the one from the
sold
video.
Out 7,000, I think.
Yeah, I seen that one.
7,000 people.
That's the one you come out from the crowd.
Yeah.
Right?
I was nervous because that little like thing that they was talking about, when
the intro,
you know, the intro.
Yeah.
Like me, that's old me talking, but that's old stuff that I said because remember it's pre-recorded from like months ago.
Yeah.
So then I'm looking at it and the way they edit it, it makes you feel some kind of way before you perform. So it made me nervous. I'm over here talking about.
You didn't hear it before you went on?
I never even seen it until I seen it with everybody.
Oh, wow.
So I'm in the crowd. I'm sitting down in the crowd and I'm just looking up like, oh snap! Like this is really happening right now. It's live. Radio City Music Hall is live. So I'm like, this is really happening right now. Yeah. Literally, like I'm looking around like. You have that thought like, yo, this is dead ass happening right now. Same thing. I'm gonna be on Wild 'N Out. Tomorrow actually.
Yeah,
tomorrow. So that's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
that
you just
was
nonchalantly just throwing these.
Do you like? Does it go anywhere in your head like these places that you're announcing? It's like main TV.
Yeah, like I know. I'm like surprised. Trust me, it's like
I don't even think you need cable right now. Regular. With
like
a satellite, you could still watch everything.
Like, I'm living a dream because I realize in the moment, every time I'm in that moment or like whatever's going on, I really like think to myself like, this is really amazing right now. Like this is really happening. This is my favorite show, and I'm on it. Like this was not supposed to happen, and I remember when I had to like. I'm such a fan of Wild 'N Out that I was in almost every show, just like 2 seasons before that. So people used to always hit me. I'm like, hey, I seen you in the crowd. And I love that feeling. I was like, whoa, yeah, you saw me on Wild 'N Out. But I was just in the crowd. And then one day I got on the stage in Fat Joe's show.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was cool. Like we got on the stage. It was the pole game. But since we would dance on the train. Yeah. So like me and my team, we would dance on the train. So we would know what to do. And if we do the slow motion move where he got on the pole and then we went like on some slow motion, it was crazy. Everybody didn't have nothing to say. You were supposed to cut ass, ain't say nothing. It was just like
so you did the train performing before?
Yeah.
That's crazy too.
What do you mean, like a New York train?
Yeah. You know.
Oh, and wow. Yeah, those shits is crazy.
Yeah.
And on the Jersey, the path.
Oh yeah.
We even tried that.
That's
People
dope.
don't understand though. It's a hustle. We make bread. We be making bread.
You ever get into some shit with like anybody over that?
Cops? Yeah. I don't know why, but they just say that they don't like. It's either.
Or just that you catch attention.
It's the music maybe, or something. I don't know what it is, but they just over trying to take us in for no reason, and then they just let us go.
I don't think it's even the music. It's just the whole point that let's say if there's 50 people on a train, like everybody's just stopping to. Look at you know,
and you slow motion kick somebody in the head
by
accident.
Never happening with us, like including because we've been doing it for years, so we know what we're doing. We're like super entertainers, like it's crazy. We be surprised. We be making like the most I've ever made by myself because I know how to do it by myself now. It's like 500, like an hour or two, or hour and a half.
An hour or two?
Damn.
Yo, Mello, we in the wrong business.
Yeah, definitely.
It was fast. So it was
take the show on the train.
People don't understand because think about it. This is the math of it. Now that I still do it whenever I want to, but it's like now so things are happening, so I'm just trying to go with the things that's happening, and then just trying to So, but the math is a cart, like you said, can have 50 people. Think about it. If you give them a good show, even if they've seen it before, for some reason, if you give them a positive attitude for the day, they give you $1 or $5. We got 10s and 20s before, even a 50 before, or 100. Like you never know who's in that cart that has money or not. And even when they don't, they just like to show off. It's always about a trend. There's like hey, any donation, somebody give right away, everybody's gonna give. Yeah. If everybody stares at me like if I'm weird, everybody wanna stare like I'm weird and nobody gives. It's weird. So we get used to that, and then a cart we do in a minute. So it's a quick show. It's a minute show. You might think it was longer than that, but it's a minute. And then the next card, we just go next minute. So
that should be feeling long as hell because I'm nervous the whole time watching. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is gonna happen next?
I just get nervous for the fact that I feel like a fight's gonna break out.
Yeah, like somebody's
gonna feel like. Man, we went through everything with the train dancing. Like, it's crazy how. There's people who stand in the middle. We be like, "Hey, excuse me, middle." They'll be like, "I'm standing right here."
Knuckleheads.
So we be like, "All right, this is what we do. We just leave them there. Stay right there, sir." Because it's either if they're gonna touch us, then something's gonna happen. Or we're gonna fight. But they don't touch us, one, or they get scared because they think that we wasn't gonna dance because they standing in the middle. No, we're gonna turn on the music and we know how to dance right around you. I know how to flip right next to somebody. So it's like we're so used to it, and it always happens. Yeah. Like it's just never a fail. It's crazy. That's how
and that shit,
precise we got.
That shit right there builds your confidence because if you could dance,
you could do it on a train, then you could on a stage is nothing.
Yeah, that's what helped me be who I am today. I'm not gonna lie. Dancing on the train, I know how to like entertain.
How old were you the first time you did in the train?
15.
Yeah. That's pretty young. When I
was first time in the train with no music. So we were clapping, like I said, doing shoe tricks on the train. That was when nobody knew who Kid the Wiz was at all. I wasn't even Kid the Wiz at the time.
And you was already doing...
What was your name?
Boogie Oogie.
Boogie Oogie.
Yo, isn't that the name that this guy said earlier?
Who?
Oh, no, you weren't here. It was Juan and...
wow, Boogie Oogie. That's...
Why?
Yeah.
Why would that name come
because when the way I was dancing, like the dance style, light feet, I would boogie in it, like I would do like a, and it was this. I just like the name.
I was gonna ask you in this, in the culture, you got the culture thing going on with that, with light feet. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, that's the name of the culture or the movement?
The movement.
Movement, culture.
Oh, yeah, that is the same
yeah.
What's the name of y'all though? Like your team?
Oh, my team is called Waffle. We stand for We Are Family for Life Entertainment. We got together off being on the train. So like we all met battling because that was the thing to do. Like we would go get our name out there on YouTube. Like that was the whole point. Or, it was just fun to be there too. And we're getting out of the hood. Everybody's in a good mood to dance the same thing to the same music. And when I started doing the music, they would dance to it in that battle event. So I'll be like, yo, they dance to my music, like, and everybody hype about it, like, yo, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Like, that motivated me to really go hard with the music and get it out there. And then I learned that I could make way more money producing. Like, I could just have a track with somebody and it could go Zoom. And I can have tracks with people and it zooms in all different ways. So it's starting now, like right now is when I'm building off of the stuff that's happening with like these shows like Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
They're gonna see that I'm dancing to the song that I made in the show. So with that, I'm gonna capitalize and show them a new song on my Instagram. I'm always previewing new music on my Instagram. I preview because right now I don't know if I should put everything in a mixtape and let it go or let things go like back to back, but like in a
singles,
timely matter where everybody's gonna always or either or like whenever somebody everybody do want the music I've been previewing.
You just have to put it out, because
yeah.
once it's on Wildin' Out, people are gonna look for that.
Yeah.
Now what happens if you're in a situations that both things blow up? Like they want you to produce music but they also want you to dance. Like, which one would you prefer? Like, if you had a choice of one of them.
Producing. Because I like dancing. I'm using it now just to like show my face out there, and that's what I've been doing it for a while. Like, but I'm doing it while dancing to my music, so it's like both.
Yeah.
And then people will. The sound is finally getting out there, and if it makes it to Drake. Like if my new sound comes to Drake, then that'll be cool. But like I said, I got to America's Got Talent, Wildin' Out, and all these shows and stuff without knowing I was gonna get there, but I wanted it. So like I said, you gotta want something and just go for it. So hopefully,
Now, do you got like any movie that you're inspired from, like of any of those dance movies?
Like, I like You Got Served a lot.
Yeah.
I was such like it was a inspirational battling movie, like to battle.
No, but was that the one with
The B2K?
Yeah, B2K and all that?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
but then there's also Stomp, right? Stomp Yard or something like that.
Yeah,
top 3 artists with Chris Brown and
okay.
But he died like early in the movie. If I remember.
I remember one of them, Little Saint or some shit.
Yeah, Little Saint was You Got Served.
You Got Served. Yeah, that movie's dope.
What you like about what popped out in that movie that caught your attention?
That last battle was huge. The way it just looked, it was just I don't know. It was like I don't know. I saw it in the theaters. I remember I was feeling crazy. I felt like I was there, and it was the slow motion, the song pump. Pump, pump, pump. That's almost like lifey tempo too.
Yeah.
So pump, pump it up. That's the tempo that I use now to this day. So it's like.
Now that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, how is? All right, I'm gonna be the old guy in the room right now.
Well, you are old, but
yeah. Breakdancing. Is there still life to that with what's going on right now? In the dance culture,
like with Crazy Legs,
those guys. You know,
breakdancing is huge in the world because there's still like, if you look at the new, if you put breakdancing 2017, you're gonna be like, whoa, they're flipping and doing these things that are crazy, like extra.
But is this still like breakdancing, like?
No, that's like I'm not in that dance style, so I wouldn't know. Like my friends are though. They breakdance and they go to the battles. But you mix.
Do you mix things like
sometimes? Yeah.
Okay.
Like either we mix or it's just me and then my boy that breakdance and then there's my other boy that light feet and then it'd be like that in my videos too. So sometimes people would even know who's who and what they do exactly.
So you rather produce than actually dance?
Yeah. Why? Cause if I break a leg or some ankle, I can still. You just be on my keyboard.
You can get insurance and they'll give you another leg.
Now, if you could right now, at this moment, work with any artist, which artist would you work with?
Chris Brown.
That makes sense.
Chris Brown? Is it because of the dancing thing or just because of the music?
He inspired me the way he performs and his music and the way he light feet before. So I seen that one video and I was like, damn, I wish I always wanted to meet him.
You think he's the best dancer right now?
The best dancer?
Like in the industry wise, like
yeah.
Yeah? Better than Usher?
Yeah, well, I don't see Usher right now. I haven't seen him. Maybe if he's touring, I haven't seen him live or any YouTube videos, but I haven't seen him in a while, as you can say. And I just seen Chris Brown latest video, and that was fire.
Yeah, he just said small words. Usher, that's an old nigga right there. Usher, he's still around?
Who you say is your 4 people, like, top dancers of all time?
Top dancers?
To you.
Alright, okay. But is groups, like, a group does that count as one?
Yeah, you can.
Like, you're going to say, like, Jabberwockies?
Yes.
What, the Chinese dudes?
I don't know.
They're like, they're mixed, yeah.
They get mad when you just call them one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jabberwockies are...
That's the one with the mask, right?
Yeah, would you put them on that list?
Les Twins.
Yeah, they nice, yo.
Kid of the Great, he's a little kid.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the
he's
dude
not
that
did little anymore.
He did the video with the. I remember, but they photoshopped the faces with LeBron.
I don't know how old is he. I think he's like 16 right now. But I met him and I seen him in person dancing and on YouTube.
Wait, you putting these guys? You putting these guys above Michael Jackson? Like.
Oh, you saying of all time? I thought you meant
yeah. Like
everything.
I thought you meant right now.
No.
Like, Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's for sure.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Prince.
Would Prince be up there on your list?
I used to never really watch Prince, to be honest.
Yeah, that's cool. The case with a lot of people. I'm not gonna front. Yeah. I
never really watched, but Michael Jackson, yes, for sure. I even did the moonwalk on Radio City Music Hall, and I did it really smooth. I was feeling it. I'm like, I have to do. If I'm gonna do that on that stage, I have to do it right.
Yeah.
And I had sneakers on, so it was even harder.
Now there was a lot of people in the crowd, did you know a lot of people?
Yeah, I had like a big entourage.
Yeah, you did.
On the left upper, I remember they were so loud, like louder than everybody else, and I noticed that they was up there because they had my Team Kid the Wiz shirts.
Well, I thought you said because they're Dominican.
Maybe that too.
Because anywhere we go, it's just boom.
Was any of y'all there?
This is the Dominican show today. Most everybody's here Dominican. You could be Dominican today. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Puerto Rican.
I'm New Yorican.
Yeah.
Now, as in right now, you say you on Waddling now. How did that start? Like, how did that come about?
So Nick just hit me up like, do you want to be on Waddling now?
Wait,
I didn't even
see it.
Hit
you up? Like, wait. So Nick Cannon. So you just wake up one morning, right?
I swear, it was crazy.
No. There's no way. There's no way. Wait. So you just wake up one morning and it's like
he hit you up direct, like not his assistant or nothing. Like he hit.
Yeah, it was through DM, but I didn't see it. So I found out.
So you almost curved Nick Cannon?
No, I didn't. I just didn't see it. That's crazy. Trust me, I did not see that because, basically, I was so
you
scared.
almost curved Nick Cannon.
I was so scared because I'm like, I heard, you know what it was?
You thought you caught a virus?
Huh?
You thought you caught a virus?
It's like, yo, if I see Nick Cannon in my DM, I'm like, oh shit, there's some hacking going on. I don't know if I should open that one right there. I'll leave that one in the inbox. I'll ignore it.
Basically, what happened was, it's me and SNS because we both made Love Come Down.
Okay,
So the point was we were there to perform, but we were still there on his team as special guests. So that was cool. And then the special guest on the other team was a football player. I forgot his name, but he was. And the fact that he just had as a special guest was just the crazy part. I thought he was gonna perform.
Yeah.
And he really just hit me up through the DM. I checked after I heard from SNS. He told me, yo, we're on Wild 'N Out. I'm like, what, for real? Like, he's like, yeah. But the way he was talking about it wasn't like as serious. I thought it was like, just pop up and perform.
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
it. But then I knew it was serious when there was a car outside to pick us up. Like the big, the
the bus and shit. Wait, so they filmed this in New York?
Yeah, in Times Square. This season was in Times Square.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think they get a bigger audience when they do it in New York than LA.
Yeah, of course.
Like it feels like even like the guest that comes through is better.
I think the tension is huge on the show right now because they even had them in the VMAs, like just there, like they got invited. So and it was on the red carpet or the white. But wait, it was.
Before even going to this, you were an American Got Talent first, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it Canon part of that?
Yeah. So
there's not like no connections that probably when he first saw you there.
This was got me confused. I guess it's just he seen me there, and it was no connection in between that time at all. Like it's been years.
Yeah.
But since he saw that I was working that hard, like working my way, that when Love Come Down popped, that's how he heard Kid the Wiz again. But it was with my music instead of just me dancing. So he's like, wow, this kid is not playing. Yeah. So why not like shoot him a chance? I guess that's what he said. So I'm like, thank God. Thank you so much for having me.
The stretch time on that? Like what year did American Got Talent came out and then
2013 and then up to today.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy. So that was one time. So you got a call back though.
You got a DM.
So the show that's coming out tomorrow.
I'm gonna check my DM.
That's different.
Yeah.
So you got a call back, like you're an actual guest. You're not just going to perform, like you're part of the show back. Now.
He probably wanted to build a relationship.
I was just hearing everything through S. So SNS was just telling me, hey, who you want to bring? Like at least we even got numbers of guests to bring in. So I ended up getting at least 3 of my friends to be on stage with me for the first game and everything. So that was cool. My team was with me.
Yeah.
And then they just backed off until we performed again. So it was like first game they was with us, but then they had to leave the stage. Second game and third game we're on the stage. I don't participate in none of the other games just because I don't know. I was just chilling, smiling, doing my thing.
Please tell me you freestyle.
Nah, I didn't.
Why?
I didn't have no bar. I don't have no bars.
Damn, you could have put a beat on at that moment. You could have put a beat on.
You could just dance.
Yeah, that's true, right?
But since we was performing, I was just trying to take it easy. I was just like, thank you.
Hell yeah. You don't want to overdo it.
Ever. I'm like that. I think that's why things are really happening, because I'm just chill, humble. You know, I don't want to do too much. I just want to do me, and the way it's working is the way I'm thinking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, the energy's on your side right now.
But wait, like we forward. He didn't go back to the whole DM thing.
Yeah.
So. He DM'd me, and I saw the DM, and then I said thank you. Like I replied. Let me see if I got it still. So I could really remember.
Man.
You know what's crazy? That I would never thought a celebrity would actually DM somebody.
Yeah, right?
Me either.
Not like if
oh snap, it's really right here. Yo, this is the first one, April 12th, 2017. Yo, we trying to get you in Wild 'N Out on Saturday. And then look when I replied. Oh, the next day. Oh, because I found out the next day. So, but I found out not through him. So then I looked back at the DM like, yes, I'm down. Like, thank you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, and then I said, favorite show, who's going to be a special guest? He didn't respond. So I'm like, because I thought he meant, yeah, come on Saturday. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Like, and the SNS ain't telling me nothing, but we performing. So I was like, that's even better.
Yeah. So you probably thought that he just said to come through to be part of the crowd
to perform at the end. So that was a blessing. I'm like, yes, performing. We're gonna perform our song. When we got there, he's like, you gotta go upstairs. We're getting you a sweater with your name on the back right now. I'm like, whoa,
that's dope.
That's special guest treatment. He's like, yeah, you a special guest. What you doing? I'm like, what? And then that's when,
yeah, that's fire.
And then during the time, since it didn't come out, he brought me out for the BET Awards, like to open up the whole show, the pre-show. We started it with the song "Love Come Down" and I came out dancing.
What?
Yeah, he was the DJ.
Did that air?
Yeah, already. That was live.
Oh shit, that's dope.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was in LA.
We gotta go see it.
And you flew out to LA?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That just came out of nowhere.
Nick Cannon, he hit me up. His manager hits me up. When his manager hits me up, that means I'm flying out. Like, I know this.
Yeah,
you know how that go.
Yeah, that's cool. What's up. Yeah, shit. Nick Cannon hit me up.
You know what's the best? Money, the biggest surprise. Yesterday, Kyrie Irving actually liked my my post. I'm like, Kyrie Irving liking my post. I got hyped.
You know who's that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because you're just saying his name.
Yo, that's an NBA champion right there.
Boom. And then after that,
that's
I put it in the like I said thank you, and I put it in my story and I tagged him.
Yeah.
He saw the tag, so I'm like, he has 10 million followers. How did he see my DM? So then I looked at who he's following. He's following me. So I'm like, whoa! I found that out yesterday. And my friends told me, yo, we been saw that. So I'm like, what? You been saw Kyrie Irving follow me and didn't tell me that? I heard that today.
So you have a habit of always catching things late?
Yeah, that seems to be the theme over here.
Look at my girl over there like, yup.
Oh, there's some hints that you probably just...
I guess we're gonna have to tag. We're gonna have to tag him like 13 times. Yeah, the episode's up. You can go listen to it now.
Yeah.
The next day he'll be like, oh, yo, I heard it.
Yo, but I mean, shit, yo, that's crazy. Like, all of these things just...
Do you get to check? Do you know if he DM you too?
Who? Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me back up.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's right here.
Your DM is lit.
Kyrie Irving. I said, he said, yes, sir, brother, all love. I said, thank you, bro. You need to catch the hat one day. He said, laugh a lot one day when I get back in the city.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. So that means we know that Kyrie Irving is about to catch the hat.
And he might be coming to the Knicks.
Say nothing yet. I don't think I should have said that.
He might be coming to the Knicks too, so he might be.
Oh my God, that'll be crazy.
A long time.
I'm kind of lost when you talking about catch the hat.
Catch the hat is
like I know how to toss the hat to people, and that's something that.
Oh.
And it's funny because it's gonna be on I'm not even gonna spoil it, but yeah. So like it's gonna get known to the people that I know how to throw my hat on somebody else, or somebody know how to throw the hat. So it's called the Flying Hat.
So that's the official. That's the official title. Official name, yeah. Okay,
but nobody knows that yet. It's gonna be official.
Have you ever seen somebody do that before you did it, or that you were the?
Well, I hope it is.
Like you were the first person to do that.
Yeah, it was me and my boy Larry. He was the kid. Larry Smooth is the kid who inspired me to do hat tricks. Like I went from doing shoe tricks back then in the days, and I was like, yo, I'm tired of playing my sneakers. Like, I don't want to get my socks dirty. So for those listening,
what's like a shoe trick?
Yeah,
because I'm probably somebody listening.
You have to watch it to understand a little more. But
are you kicking your shoes off while doing the dance and all that?
Yeah, doing the dance, and then it's like a way we throw the shoe, and then we catch it in a certain way that everybody be like, oh, and we used to be like, yeah.
Now, are you using sneakers fresh out the box, like your first time wearing them? You throwing them around and doing all that?
When it's new, yeah. But after a while, we will still use them, even though they're like once they get beat up, that's the best way to use them when they're to the max, like beat them to the max.
Wow, yeah, I wouldn't want to be displaying
because we could flip them and like twist them.
Okay.
It was
y'all niggas is twisting shit now. I didn't know y'all doing all that. Y'all twisting the kick.
If you watch it, go to YouTube and put Kid the Wiz versus like VS, and then that's when you will see all
like your victories, like victories all the slaughters. Oh, where you catch your L's out here?
Yeah. Everybody went through a lot of losses to finally win.
I catch L's all the time, but
you go through a lot of losses first before you could win for real. Yeah. If you just win, you're gonna be like you're not gonna be a real winner. Yeah. To me.
Why you think that?
If you gotta go with like I don't know, you have to feel how to lose, because some people would just start being cocky. You lose yourself.
So what about like a person like Mayweather that never lost? You don't think he's a real winner?
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, he just never lost. He's a real winner. Like, he really never lost. It's crazy. I don't know, but if somebody loses, it makes you not be cocky. You humble yourself down.
You appreciate the wins
now,
more.
When the first time you ever lost, did it ever hit you? So the fact like you said, like, I don't think I should do this.
Nah, it was just like it was a hurtful feeling. I'm like, damn, I really wanted to, win this. And be straight winner, but after you just really have to realize that you can't always win.
Yeah, was your first L at a talent show? I feel like it was a talent show.
Nah, it was a battle.
It was a battle?
Yeah.
Damn, was there mad people there?
It was just the crowd that's always around, like the crowd of dancers that be around.
Oh, okay. So yeah, when you
and some extra people, like friends and some family members. Before it was more people into it, but then after a while it started just turning into just dancers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when family's around, it's hard. Because they're going to remind you that for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't care you're on TV, you lost.
Hell yeah.
So, when would you say is that first time that you won a battle and you said, yo, you know what, I think I could do this for the rest of my life?
First, I never said that I was going to do this for my life. Like, I never put that in my head. I just was doing it. Like, it wasn't like let me just do this. And it was just something that I'm just doing, or every day just turns into that, because that's what I want to do. If it's music, if I want to make a song or a beat, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make a beat real quick, and then later on, let me go make money on the train real quick, and then just come back home, and then I'm good chilling, eating food, and then go make beats again, and then do this. If I want to do that cycle, I do that. Like, it's just whatever I wanted to do. I wasn't saying that. I just sat down and said, hey, I'm gonna do this the rest of my life and try my best to make it. I'm not on a let me try to make it. Yeah. No, I'm doing me. I want to live life, and it's just everything that's happening is because it's the way I'm going. I don't know. It's the way
that free spirit of the youth. Do you miss that? Well, do you miss that? Like being young. Do you miss that? Because I know.
Remember that
you
moment?
Haven't felt that for a long time.
That moment that letters come to your house and then don't have your name.
Yeah.
You're like, you don't gotta worry about nothing.
Nothing.
Now it's like
facts.
Flooded.
Right.
Nah.
So how old are you now?
21.
That's your real age?
Yeah.
Right. No, because Dominican people we have too. Like what they age here and then what they age over there.
I don't know.
You're 21?
Yeah, 21.
So I'm trying to think. Who would you say is like the youngest dancer ever?
The youngest dancer?
Was it like Michael was one of the first ones?
Yeah. Most popping. Yeah, Mike. A young Mike. He was probably the most popping.
And that's crazy. We're doing Wiz episode on Michael's birthday.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, today is his birthday.
You should check your DM after maybe something his brother hit you up or something.
You know what's crazy? Talking about Michael Jackson, his daughter.
Wait.
His daughter liked my post a few months ago off of one of the Love Come Down videos that I did. Right? Yeah, Paris Jackson, yo. I was hyped. I was like, oh, snap.
Now, was there a plan for that to go as viral as it did? Like, nope. Was there a marketing behind that?
Nope, because what happened was, it just happened because of a viral video of Junebug. He's some kid from Cali that know how to shake his shoulders. And, you know, Harlem Shake, like he's from New York. And he's nice. So it just went, he did it perfect. And he just decided to dance to my song. So that's how that video went viral and perfect with the song. From there, people started using, I capitalized off of that. Like, I put the song over on my SoundCloud. So the song been on YouTube 7 years ago. You can see Love Come Down, and if you find the original one, it says 7 years ago. Yeah. Or 8 maybe now. But then I posted it up when I noticed that it went viral. I went on, put it on SoundCloud right away. And it started zooming. The plays was going up crazy. It ended up getting to 2 million. So right now my SoundCloud with that song is on 2 mil. And it was just because videos kept going viral with the same song. After that, it just people was just doing videos to it.
Diddy's sons did. Yeah. They did a video to that joint. Yeah. There was a lot of it. That shit was crazy.
I was hoping like Kevin Hart or somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Or Kyrie, but I'm gonna see what's up, you know. Hopefully when I see him in person, I'm gonna ask him.
Which one you seen that you was like, oh shit?
Like it's getting serious.
Yeah. Like which one?
It's that one. That one just kept going, and then you know what they start doing? Put memes on them, so it goes viral again. Then if it's like the football thing, they put the faces of the football player on the kid dancing, doing the same thing with the same song, and it went viral again. Like it just kept going, and to this day, yesterday, the Shade Room posted it again.
Yeah,
it went viral again.
Now, what made you pick that record from, like, to do that beat?
Like I said, SNS just decided to. He knew about that sample, so I'm like, yeah, let's do it, and then we just put it up. You know, it was like a song that we did not think it was gonna get like this at all.
Yeah, and that shit was. That was a whole. There was a long stretch of that song just being played, and people just doing all kinds of dances too.
No doubt. But we gotta take a break.
Yeah, quick. It's time to get cloudy.
And we on season 2, episode 30.
Yeah, halftime, baby.
And we'll be right back.
We're back on Tony Central Podcast with Union City's own Famine and the Bronx own co-host Mello.
Yeah. I'm up to your tricks now.
Yeah.
I see when you press that button, boy. Yeah.
We back. Tony Central Podcast.
Yeah.
With your host Famine and Mello.
Cloudy.
Season 2, episode 30. With our special guest in the building, Kid the Wiz.
Yeah.
Now.
We still here.
How you got that name? Kid the Wiz.
Kid the Wiz. When I started dance, the Lifey dance, I was a fan of. I was looking at YouTube videos and of different dancers, and there was a kid named Kid the Wiz, and I was a fan of his. I finally met him, and he actually go to a center and practice at a center that's not far from where I live. And I went over there and I saw him and I was excited, like I was a fan.
Yeah.
And I went up to him and I asked him, hey, can me and my friend battle in front of you and you'd be like the judge, you know, like. And he actually said yeah.
Oh, what?
So we went like 3 rounds. Me and my friend from my block, like we went at it at each other because we knew that he was big in the dance world. Like,
was he older or he was like the older. Same age?
Well, he was 20. He was 21 at that time.
Oh yeah, so
21 at that
and
time.
young.
And I was 15, 14.
Oh, all right. So that's dope. He actually said yeah. He could have been like, nah, get out of here. I ain't trying to watch no battle right now.
It's true. And he was on his phone like heavy, you know. He was dancing and then he would just get on his phone like practice, get on his phone.
Yeah.
And then he said, yeah, we battled. And every time I went, he was going crazy. And every time my friend went, he would just be back on his phone. Like, so that's when I already noticed the vibe. But then after that, he took me and he said, like, it was obvious because he took me and showed me to all his known friends because his friends were known too.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, they're really going in like on some, like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
And then from there, I got his AIM. That was at that time when we was using AIM.
Wow, that was crazy.
And
Sidekick.
He hit me up, and we were just talking about, hey, let's do this creator thing, like.
Yeah.
And at first he gave me the name J Wiz for Junior Wiz. I didn't really like it. I don't like the letter J has nothing to do with me, you know. So I only lasted one day with that, and then I thought of my name, like Kid the Wiz. I was like, yo, that's perfect. Why we didn't think of that? Showed him that. He was like, yo, that is perfect, and then that's how I turned Kid the Wiz.
Word.
So it's longer than that. If I was to get into details.
Yeah, no, but that's hard because he could have been like, yo, that's my name, you know.
Yeah.
But that's love.
You
though.
still in touch with him? You still in touch with him?
Yeah, like. I have his number, you know. We don't really talk like that right now, but he see what I'm doing, and I got him on Instagram like that. Like, everything's going good. He's doing his thing, rapping. So, sooner or later, we could all help each other one day. Like, I'm making music. One day I could give you a beat, and then I could, you know, it's a way to make this work for everybody. Trust me.
So what's your vision right now? Like, are you working on a project, a DVD, or like what is it you're working on?
I'm just I'm figuring it out. Just trying to see what songs I'm gonna put out there for everybody because there's so many that I previewed on Instagram. Like I said, I'm just trying to see which one is which. Let's see, like, and then I'm gonna eventually everything's gonna come out for everybody, you know. But it's either in a mixtape or I'm thinking about it now, but it's gonna come out real soon, like at least before this year for sure.
You got like any titles for it?
All these songs?
Oh, like if you do a mixtape.
Wiz World was an idea.
Okay.
I always had Wiz tape. I had mixtapes before, like when I used to make I have since 2009 doing like Lafey beats. So in 2011 I started getting a little better. 2010. So every year I would have like a version song of the same sample. So it would be like Otis. And I'll make Otis in 2013 and then be like Otis 2015, Otis 20. Like I'll always do it again and see how much better I got. Cool. You know? Now, that was with certain samples. There's some, like I just made a song called Laptop Die and I called it 2017 because I made it. That was my latest song that's released, Laptop Die. It's on my SoundCloud. Yeah. Okay. So I made that song in like 2013 too. If you look it up on YouTube, Laptop Die Kid the Wiz, you'll hear the old version. But then now that the new version is out, everybody's like feeling it at the moment. It's cool.
So you remixing yourself?
Yeah.
Smart.
That's genius. Maybe I need to go into my old shit and start remixing. That's dope though, and that you're actually able to bring them back to life and make them relevant again.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah, especially after it's been a while since we dropped them.
Yeah, sounds change, everything changes. So
people are seeing the progression of my music. You can hear it. It's true. Like, and I'll go back to one of my old beats and be like, "Dang, I made this. It's cool." But when I hear my new stuff, it's like stuff that now I can repeat my songs, and it's always good. Like I will always be like, "Whoa, this
but
is
isn't
really
that a challenge itself? Like when you listen to like a 2013 beat and you say, "You know what? I'm gonna remix this." But you know that you're so much better, like, to redo that, like, isn't that like a challenge? Like, you already passed that. Like, you on to something else.
A sample will never get old if you sampled it, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, if you can sample anything and you could what I do is just take the sample and start new with the sample. Like, start fresh with the sample. Yeah. That's how I think about it. Like, if I did Otis, I'll do Otis again, but not think about how I did it. I'll just do it again and then see how it comes out.
Now, the record that you had that there's a hit, you were saying. What's the name of the song?
Love Come Down.
Love Come Down. Kenny wants to ask you a question about that record.
Yeah. I got a joke. Mello, move. I gotta ask you a question.
Because he's a DJ, so he wants
DJ can't maneuver the crowd mover.
Yeah.
Team Straight Face, you remember.
Okay.
I can throw that in there, right? Why not?
Yeah.
So I actually have two questions.
We're not gonna get sued for that, right?
Probably not.
You gotta take the test, move.
I'll clear it. Don't worry. I got two questions. you mentioned earlier before that you had a battle and you lost and you felt bad and it built you up to do. That guy who won, where is he now?
I don't know.
I just was just curious.
I tell you, he's definitely not in his DM.
He's not a walling out.
He's definitely not a walling out.
He's not a walling out.
No.
That's how you know. That's how you know. Though, this is an inspiration. Like, don't quit. Don't even whatever happens. Just don't quit. If you really like it, don't quit. If you're just doing it because you're following somebody, and just you have to realize that yourself. Are you doing this because you really like it, or you doing it because you think that it's cool? Mm-hmm. Just do it because you like it, and if you do, then just don't quit. And things will happen. Trust. I didn't know that was the truth until it started really happening. You know?
Absolutely.
All right. So that second question.
Second question is, since we were talking about sampling and remixes, you mentioned remixes. My cousin Tess Move is the remix king, and he had this famous remix, "Love on Top."
Yeah.
Now, the ultimate, I guess, blessing is for the person that you remix a song, like a Beyonce would either say thank you or even perform the song, like what happened with Tess Move. She actually performed the song on a show or an award or something like that. Yeah. Has Evelyn King reached out to you?
We had that conversation through record labels because they were trying to get the clearance.
Right.
So Epic Records was like one of the record labels that was helping us, but I guess I don't know what was the insight, but it didn't work out percentages wise and with the agreement. Like they just didn't want to agree with what we wanted to agree with, so it just didn't come to agreement. And it was just a song to promote after that, like just a good promotion, and it worked out. In my way, it really worked out because I made sure that the song that when it was going viral, it revolved back to my Instagram somehow. Right. I had to make that happen, and that's how I went from like. Before Love Come Down, I had 24,000, and now I have like 90K. So it's crazy, like how it built me up quick to like 70, and that brought my fan. It brought the fan base in, and now I have people to show my real music, my new music to, and they're like, wow, it's crazy how.
Yeah, but for that song to come back out and be such a hit. I mean, Evelyn King must be happy to hear her voice back on the radio or whatever.
Exactly.
That's why I asked, because
it's weird.
Like the ultimate.
She didn't even hit it back. She didn't hit us through.
You know what I mean?
I'm done.
Yeah, can't even maneuver. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. You heard it here. That's how real it is.
Is that a drop?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. Sample that.
So, what's next for you, for Kid the Wiz?
Right now, just all the upcoming, the mixtape, for sure. And that's like the new music, the shows that's coming through. Like I'm gonna be in the Barclays Center a lot now because I'm gonna be in the team that hypes up, the crowd. So
that's dope.
So people are gonna be seeing me all the time there. Whoever goes, get a ticket. I'm gonna be there. Kid the Wiz will be there.
But Barclays Center, like for the Nets?
Yeah.
Or for like just anybody? Like
for the Nets.
Any event that's going on?
Oh no, for the Nets.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's fire. And
so you know what that could lead to?
What?
Hove.
Yeah. You never know.
He might be in the building.
Exactly. And it's funny because we already
and you messing with Beyonce's twins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a
wow. That's crazy. I never thought about it like that.
It's like a whole thing. It just the reason why I said that because somehow it's like the American Got Talent, and then you got Waddling Out, and you got Nick between those.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So now with this, you being in the Barclay, Hope got something to do with that. You messing with the twins, Beyonce got something to do with that. It's like. That could be
everything's aligned and so perfect.
And I'm noticing it while things are happening. Like I'm noticing the connections of certain things, and I'm like, how? It's crazy.
You could sign as a producer to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just
and you get that sample cleared with no problem. Hove ain't having no problems clearing nothing.
I would like to show DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Hopefully. And that goes through Jay-Z and everything,
because Khaled's part of Rock Nation.
So if Khaled hears my sound,
sound,
my sound is dead, different right now. It's like.
Would you say there's more to your sound than Love Come Down?
Yeah, for sure. It's not hey. That's what that really is. That's just but the sample is just such a happy song that everybody will always love it. Yeah. So that's what a sample made that song.
Yeah.
You know, like we didn't really do much to it. We put the kicks into it to make it rocking, but it wasn't much. But now I make original like Lafey music and I can sample too, but the samples be sounding crazy. And then like, you know, like you gotta really hear my new stuff, I'm telling you. It's like different.
Definitely waiting for that.
It sounds like some futuristic kind of chicken noodle.
We need
chicken noodle
that.
soup, it went to this, you know, like that's how
what do you
that's
use
how I look
for
at
producing?
On Fruity Loops.
Like, do you like any plugins? Like VSTs? Like Nexus?
Like what's your favorite?
Nexus
is your favorite?
At this moment. You can hear through almost all my songs.
Nexus is clear. Like I love the way it sounds.
I want to show y'all some beats after this too. Like,
do you make down tempo beats or all of your beats are for the party?
Wants to rap on them.
Yeah, no. I'm just asking.
Dance.
Like, is there anything that you know? Do you step out of that area right there?
Yeah. Like I got rap beats too. Like I got a whole bunch of different kind of beats, and I try different things, but the rap beats end up sounding like it's a bounce. I have like this sound of a bounce.
Hey, that could be your sound. You know?
It's like Swiss beats, but on a Missy Elliott, Pharrell. That's my sound right now. That's how I could.
Yeah, that's a crazy combo right there. That you just said.
I'm so serious right now too. Like that's how I picture it, because it sounds that futuristic with Missy Elliott kind of vibe, and different. It's different like Missy, and bouncy like Pharrell, and then
the hype from Swiss Beats.
The hype from it's all that together. Literally.
You know what? I gotta say, this is episode 30.
Yeah.
You're the first guest to actually even mention Missy's name. Wow. And Missy is so slept on, yo.
That's great.
Missy is so underrated because that sound.
You know what is it with people
crazy,
that I feel like it's not even the underrated part. It's just that I feel like if you're not in the public eye, it's like that person that doesn't.
Yeah, that's very true too.
Because her song comes out, she just made like a new song recently, and it went public like on IG, and it was going viral.
Yeah.
So that's how it got her buzzing a little bit, and then her being on TV with like that what was it like? Everybody, all those girls representing her. It was all about her. Icon kind of like celebration.
Yeah.
That thing
VH1,
happened.
I think it was VH1 or
so
something like that.
that brings her back, but then it's just she always gets back into the hidden grounds. But then that's good because to me, once she comes back out, it's like always. It could be another Lose Control again, though. So, you know, out of nowhere, and that's what I'm hoping. Kid the Wiz x Missy Elliott out of nowhere, and it'll be like.
Would you put your joint up there with those? I don't even know what to call these kind of records, like the Chicken Noodle Soups and the Soulja Boy Crank That, Laffy Taffy. I mean, if you put those,
part of the same thing, Laffy Taffy.
I mean,
those are like those. What you're naming is it was a stage, because I wasn't a part of that stage. I was watching that on TV, like all those songs coming out on music videos.
What were they called like that?
It was just dances it was just songs that you could dance to.
Yeah, like songs, like the Harlem Shake. When
I remember people used to call them, those are ringtone songs.
Yeah, like Crank That had his own dance. Lean with Rock with it.
Yeah.
So Lean with Rock with it went with Laffy Taffy. So it's the same kind of vibe from ATL. So it's like, you know, but yeah, I feel like mines can go even further. I feel like mines can go to like a level of, you know, those big DJs who remix, those real remix kings. Mm-hmm. I think it gets to that level. Yeah, and it's not even all about remixing to me. It was just my music, period. Mm-hmm. Like my original, I want it on that where everybody's like feeling it. I want this festival, big vibe. Like that's my dream right there. Like
the EDM crowds and all of that.
Everybody's going crazy, but they're just loving the sound. Like it's just wilding, just in the crowd. Like, yo, this is it.
What is the BPM that you be using?
Like from dance songs range from 100 to like 108.
Okay. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
You can't rap on those numbers.
No.
It's too fast for you.
Now you can though. Trust me.
No, you can. I'm just saying for him.
I can do anything.
See, you can never say you can't do something, because that's what stops you from making something new.
Yeah.
Because what you're gonna do, it's always people with opinions, and the opinion would be because of a trend. So for example, Funk Flex showed that you can actually play a dance song with no lyrics. He did that with me, with my music. Like, it's crazy. Love Come Down, that's one. And he kept going. Like, my new songs, he been playing it on the radio on rotation, and I ended up being on number 6 again on this playlist.
Wow, that's crazy.
And number 11 on a different song. Like, and these are new songs. And he was playing it, and it wasn't out yet. So that was the only problem. Like, it wasn't out, so people are like, what is the song? But they will know that it's me, Kid the Wiz. So they would just follow me on the gram, and they would just see what's going on.
That you need to put these things out.
Yeah, right now, I already have Laptop Dial. Like, that song is in it. But I'm thinking, right now I'm about to put out another one out of nowhere, and people's gonna be surprised real soon. Real soon. Like, it's just gonna be a surprise kind of release, like just out of nowhere. Because they just think that I'm gonna release that and then I'm gonna take long again. No, I'm gonna just keep giving them, because I have to give now. Yeah. So that everybody gonna be like,
you can't stop now. Now you're. You know how you were dancing in the train? Now you're in that train and it's just going straight. And you can't stop now. It's just because that's the thing with technology nowadays. It's like the song you did yesterday, tomorrow's old already. So it's like people like, yo, so you know what I mean?
That's why you got to keep things alive too. Like, if I preview a song, I'd definitely be previewing it like another. And it's still, it's still people really mentioning and really like enjoying every single time. Like, if you gotta go to my Instagram @Kid the Wiz.
Yeah, and I mean, shit, if you're 21.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, if you think about it,
as crazy as it sounds, to be honest with you, it's like your life's starting now.
Yeah, right now.
That's what, and you already got a head start. That's the crazy part. Everybody says that, but to me, because I got on America's Got Talent at 17, I thought that was the moment, But that's what it did. That told me.
No, that was a moment. It was a moment.
Yeah, it was huge. I'm saying, like,
but think about it,
because after that I didn't do much. Like, I was just Kid the Wiz from America's Got Talent, and I still got YouTube videos. But I didn't stop because nothing was buzzing, of me. Like, my Instagram, it was at maybe like 13K around that time, and it was just, they just stood on 13K. None of that even mattered to me anymore. It was just like let me just keep doing me and see what happens. And look, it's just started building again out of nowhere. When Love Come Down started hitting. Love Come Down just made me really give me a chance to like finally do the business part. Like, Howard Stern and America's Got Talent, he was like, I don't know if you're gonna win this talent show, but I can see you doing it huge in the business world of this industry. Like, that's exactly what he said. That was his
Howard Stern right there.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like,
I'm sorry, it's just the way he say names. It feels like it's just regular people. That's just like Howard Stern.
Nah, it's cool. You know what it is? Like, after, at least you chill with them. Because after that, America's Got Talent, he booked me for a gala, like a animal gala. It was his wife's, and everybody was there. When I mean everybody, I mean like everyone who was famous to me, like everybody. Rachel Ray.
Have you met anybody you got starstruck by yet?
Who? That's one thing with me. I don't get starstruck because I do.
I could tell. Like,
it kind of hit on the DM.
Like, that's why I'm like, is there anybody that could?
Chris Brown actually gave me that feeling. Like, I finally saw him. Like, I finally got that moment to like say what up to him when I went to LA for the BET Award weekend. Yeah. I saw him like because I was upstairs in the the trailers. So he was walking towards it, but it looked like he just finished performing. And he was like sweating and everything tight. I'm like, damn, I hope this is the moment I could get with him, like to at least just stop and talk. Yeah. But I couldn't get that moment. And it was just like a what's up? And like he gave me the keep doing your thing, I see you, like kind of walk away. He said that, and I was like, woo, that means he's watching.
Yeah, that does mean he's watching if he says that.
But I'm not now I feel like I don't know who's watching, because Kyrie Irving, that surprised me the most. Yeah. That's a basketball player that's huge at this moment, like huge. It's like LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry. So I'm like, these are the people who's really. I'm just surprised.
And
bro.
Then tomorrow you're gonna be on Waddling Out. Yeah. And it's gonna it's gonna get crazy.
It's crazy. Oh, and I'm gonna be on the tour, the first day of like the New York tour. Yeah. Like I asked him, hey, can I dance that day? He said, yeah, like for sure with my team. So we're gonna perform A-Boogie performing. I'm gonna perform my team.
Yeah.
That might be the day that I want a moment with like this anthem song that I made for myself.
Yeah.
And, like it was just a song that I always say Randy with the candy. Like I've been saying that along my beat since day one. And
Randy with the like.
Yeah, that's my real name, Randy. So I always just say
that's like a tag.
Like a tag, right?
That's a tag on the beat, like Randy with the candy.
My beat say Kid the Wiz on the track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boy's saying that. But Randy with the candy was just something that's always said, just having fun, like playing around. So, like I swear, throughout years, it's been like stuck in some of my beats, and it's been getting played around the world. So I hear it and see it in these YouTube videos. I'm like, this is crazy how people are listening to me saying this dumb shit like about my name, Randy with the candy. So I took it serious.
It has a
jingle.
Yeah, it has this it to it. Randy with the candy. I'm gonna be somewhere tomorrow, and I can guarantee I'm gonna tell myself that.
Song. I can't wait till I hear it. It's like the main anthem like that I made for my like. This is like the single. You know, like this is it. Like I like that track. That's one of my favorite tracks I made in a long time.
Man, I'm dying to hear this shit.
I use like auto tune, so I made it sound like a festival hype, and it's just me like saying, "My name is Randy, and I get the candy. Her name's Randy, and she's all on me."
Oh my
God! It sounds like
there's a song for it.
When you're about to watch the Wayne Brothers, and it starts in the beginning.
Yeah.
That can be, and then that can end up being a show. You know, like all of this stuff build to somewhere somehow. And
well, the way the stars are aligning for you, everything is happening for a reason.
Yeah.
And you know what? Crazy. I'm so happy that you're here because maybe this good luck a rub off on this podcast.
You know what's crazy? I always say that it's luck. Like my friends be like I just say like, how do I get like lucky sometimes? Or they say that I'm lucky. I just be like, bro, I don't know what's going on. It's just I'm doing me because sometimes it's not like it's always happy, you know. It's always I'm always stressed with my girl, you know. I do show happy on Instagram, but it's only my girl basically. She will just be she's the only one that can take me down. No, I don't care about nobody's like thoughts and opinions sometimes. Not to make nobody feel no kind of way. It's just the way I am. That's how I am. And the train made me like that too because you run into a car with a bunch of haters and a bunch of people who think you a bum or you're not making no money and they don't know nothing. So I'm like, you guys are, you know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on.
Exactly.
And then it's crazy how I could be on TV and I'll just go straight to the train next day. I have money. I just want to make more money. You know, like they don't understand that. So that's why we get on the train looking all right. We don't be looking too crazy. This is my team I'm talking about. We don't do the dirt. We don't do the knee pad. We don't do the looking. We just look regular. Sweatpants. We even have Yeezys on. You know, like
So upper class.
I'm just saying,
the
like
train performers.
Like just
y'all the next level.
Just so that they know that it's not all about.
Like, because I seen the dude with the knee pads. I've seen them before. They are scary looking. They're a little intimidating. Like, yeah, they definitely didn't have them.
It's funny because people try to use that too. Like they'll see me dancing in my Yeezys and then say something, but try to be smart with it so that I can feel some kind of way about like, oh, you're dancing in Yeezys on the train for what? Because you make more money than me if you got those. You know, saying stuff like that.
That would be my mentality. I'd be like, my nigga.
You know what
do you really need this $5 in my pocket?
I made the money on the train, but you don't know that because you're not asking me that question. You don't want to know how much I make because if it's a lot, it's gonna hurt because you're mad. You understand?
Because you're doing what you want to do right
exactly,
now.
and
that's the beauty about it.
You're living your dream.
Yeah, you're living your dream.
Even if it's like me, life is like just every day. Do what you like to do. Just have fun. Take every moment. Anything that's going on, even if it's using the bathroom, take every moment of life.
Yeah.
Serious. Trust me. Or serious in a having fun way. Like you know what I mean? Like people, it's too much thoughts, too much opinions about so many dumb things to get you stressed for nothing. You only live once, because once you're done, you're really gone. People, like, you gotta remember that this is real. It's a real life thing. People don't remember because they're all into their phones. They're all into this.
It's life.
Yeah,
life basically. Is just you just get caught up.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get caught up. That's what it is. Don't get caught up.
But enjoy that power, that youth you got. Yeah. Because
thank you, bro.
Because you're young and you can take advantage now that you don't got major responsibilities? Because when those start kicking in, or you having kids and stuff like that, like that's when you start thinking like, all right, career, or you know, the word life opens bigger, and you see
it bolds. It
starts getting cloudy.
Now,
scary faces
go hard now, so that I'll be good by that time. Like if I go hard now, then I will be like, I don't want to stress.
And just do smart decisions. That's it. That's what you gotta do. You know, you're in a good path now, so nothing should be stopping.
Play the lotto. Play the lotto.
It's funny, I really don't play
a couple of times. You know, maybe the first time and second time, but don't quit. Keep that mentality, because the way the stars line up for you, boy, you ready to hit the mega.
Thank you, bro. I'm hoping, you know, there's a lot of people. This is what gets me the most, when a lot of people say that they see me doing these things that I'm doing right now. They've been seeing this. They said that I was going this way or something. Like everybody been saying, it's like different. I'm one person, you know. I know what I'm getting to my ears, and that's one thing I got a lot from a lot of people, even my friends, even people that don't like me. Like, you know, it was that one little thing that they'll be like, yo, I always saw you doing this though, so I don't know why you're surprised. I'm surprised because I'm humble. I'm not just not. Every time I was on America's Got Talent, I didn't say, yo, I'm on America's Got Talent. Yeah, I'm Kid the Wiz. You know, like I was never. Ever that type. Ever.
Keep that attitude.
Ever. I say what up to every fan, all the fans, because a lot of people come up to me, and there's always times where I have to run somewhere, but I still be like, you know what? I don't care about that little bit of time, even though it's important. Just like, you always got to show love, because I remember when I was there. I do remember, because I was just there, and I'm still here. I'm a fan of a lot of people. I don't want nobody to treat me like that.
Word.
Yeah, real quick, who are you listening to right now?
Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper.
Of all time?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's 21.
John Billion, he's in a whole nother lane, but he's like, you know, you ever heard of 21 Pilots? The rock band?
Yeah,
just two guys.
The two white boys,
They're huge, and John Billion, he's from New York too. His music is crazy. Like, if you hear it, bro, John Billion.
Putting me on. I
20,
like that.
They put him on to their tour to open up. So it was just him and them. So that's what got him around.
And Kendrick Lamar.
I like
rapper.
Yeah,
okay.
Facts.
All right.
So I think it's time for the Central Spotlight.
Yeah, it is. All right.
So Central Spotlight is a show that it's part of the show, like the highlight of the show, where we started in our second season, you know. Yeah. And it's basically we put you under pressure, ask you questions, and you gotta answer it. But your answers can be yes, no, or maybe. It has to be, for example, if I say you like that guitar, you say yeah, you gotta explain why you like that guitar.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and you know, and if you get all the answers right, then you could get a prize, you know?
Yeah.
We ready for the Central Spotlight?
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Mello?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go.
Central Spotlight.
All right, so you leave here and you get to your crib and there's a bag with $1 million. You can only do one thing. What are you gonna do? You can only do one thing. Because if you do anything else crazy,
with the bag of with the $1 million?
What you gonna do with the $1 million? Oh, you can only do one thing though. One way.
One way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll just give it straight to my mom. I swear.
That's the safest bet right there.
Because I know she supports me to this day, so if I give it a hug, she's gonna still support me with that.
Yeah.
So she's gonna help me make my music with that. She's gonna help her. I want her to help herself and the family, and then then we can make more money, because I know my family is about making money, so they're gonna know how to use that and turn it over. So if I give it a dump to turn it over, they could do it, and then I'll just still be doing me.
Yeah.
Word.
Okay.
Right, that's good.
All right,
cool.
Good.
So next question would be, you ever seen the movie Titanic?
Yeah, but like I kind of forgot.
You kind of forgot.
Yeah,
but
I remember like the main part.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, everybody died. That's the main part.
Yeah.
Now you're in that moment. You're in the water, and you have, I don't know what you want to call it.
You want a door.
You have a board. You have anything to save people's lives, right?
Yeah.
But somebody gotta go. So there's 4 people. Or let's put it like this: 4 items.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you gotta save 3, and one of them gotta go.
One gotta go.
Would be between Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. What's that? Those people.
Jabberwockies.
Let me see.
Or
Prince. Somebody gotta go.
Prince. I'm sorry for the Prince fans, but I was like I said in the beginning of this whole situation. I'm not like I never used to like watch Prince at all. Like I've seen some things, but
did he say Prince? Who's Josh?
yeah, I think he did say he gotta go.
All right, rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So, if you could have
R.I.P.
Hashtag.
Yeah. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? And why?
Transport. Like
transporting, teleport?
Yeah, teleport places.
Like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. Cause I would just pop up in concerts and dance.
Dance, right?
Yeah, word.
Just pop up in front of somebody and start dancing, right?
I will pop up somehow in that situation and then figure out how to get. If I have to do it the respectful way, I would just pop up in the situation and then get on stage.
Yeah.
But or just pop up on the stage like do a hat trick. They're gonna be like, "Yo,
that's like a fatality, right?
Yeah, right. That's like your special move.
Like if you're like a Mortal Kombat character, that would be a fatality.
The hat trick, yo.
Yeah, that's
cut them in half.
Yeah, that is dope.
And catch it.
All right. We have another question.
The finale.
Are you do you ever watch wrestling, or you're a wrestling fan?
Yeah, I used to. A lot.
That's good.
Man.
That beats the question.
Yeah,
so just to refresh your memory, because you're used to.
Yeah.
In wrestling, there's 2 terms. There's one called the baby face and one's called the heel. Mm-hmm. The baby face is the good character. The heel is the bad character. If you had to let the world know who Kid the Wiz is, will you be a baby face or heel? And after you pick that, if you could describe it as a WWE or WCW, any wrestling company character name, who would it be?
Any wrestling company?
Yeah, like any wrestler. Like
wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before you say the character, will you be a baby face or heel? And then if there's a character that you be like, yo, I'll be like this.
Baby face for sure. I'll be a happy character. Right?
Who would you be?
John Cena when he's happy.
That's
like when he's
fair.
excited, you know, like when he comes out.
Yeah.
That reminds me of me. Like when he comes out and does the faces, like that's.
I thought you were gonna say like Doink the Clown.
not extra happy. Like not also extra. They be doing too much.
Too happy.
Yeah, like I don't want to be doing too much. John Cena don't do too much, but
yeah.
I don't know. That's how I always saw him.
John Cena, that's fair.
That's
cool. I could say a bad character. I would have said like Randy Orton. Cause I don't know, I was just a fan of his, and he has my same name, Randy with the Candy.
Randy with the Candy.
On that one.
RKO out of nowhere.
On that note,
that's good,
he
man.
He got through the central spotlight. Yo, all right. Make sure it's the right bag, man. We don't have insurance. Yeah. So
he passed the central spotlight.
Now,
people don't be passing it.
It's people get stuck.
Yo, you know what? People, we let a lot of people off sometimes because we they be stumbling on the questions, and we kind of lead them to answers, kind of. But you got through it, like you didn't.
I don't know. I'm getting used to this. It's crazy. Like now, before interviews was the worst for me always. But for some reason now, I don't know. I'm just getting, or maybe it's because I'm listening to myself and listening to y'all directly in my ear. So it sounds better.
Or maybe because it's the Tony Central podcast.
That too. You guys are easy to talk to. You're smart.
Yeah.
Plug
your information, your website, your
social media.
At Kid the Wiz on Instagram. That's like the main spot. Oh, at Kid the Wiz on Instagram. That's like my main thing. So if you go to that, you'll see everything. I have Twitter and stuff, but all of that I don't really use it as much. Instagram is number one use.
Okay.
But sooner or later I'm gonna start using everything.
Yeah.
When I start I'm building the fan. I'm building the base sound.
Yeah.
I'm building everybody who's watching. So I'm gonna just bring them everywhere sooner or later.
And before we close the show, we always like to finish the show with words of encouragement that you could give to a younger person than you, or even somebody that's older than you. Some words that you could tell somebody that, like never give up, or any words that you have for anybody.
Yeah, don't ever. That's exactly what I'd say.
It makes sense now. He picked John Cena.
Yeah,
that's his thing. Never give up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. Don't ever. Dang, that's crazy.
That's true, right? I'm actually
just
pretty
the
good.
Stars
and it's funny
aligned.
because I did a commercial for WWE. So that I had
how do you wait till the end of the show to say that?
I did it was for the merchandise, their new merchandise, and I was just doing hat tricks with their hats. They had me. It was by myself too. That was the crazy part. I thought I was gonna be with at least a wrestler, but the fact that they highlighted just me and their clothes, it was literally me just dancing. And that commercial got played so much. It was like a good run. When they give it a good run, they gave that one a good run. Like
that needs good checks.
But we wish you all the good luck. And we appreciate you coming through the show. And people, tomorrow, please don't miss. You'll be in Waddling Out.
Yeah, tune in.
That's gonna be
tune in. And this is Tony Central Podcast, Season 2, Episode 30 with Kid the Wiz.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming through, yo.
Thank you so much for having me. This is
Thank
cool.
you, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Tony with the pony.
Yes!
You can't edit that either. You can't edit that either.
I'm still recording.
Oh.
Don't forget to subscribe to get all the new episodes first. Thank you. See you next time on the Tony Central Podcast.